Okay, so today we are inaugurating our grassroots structure, um, which is Jandor of Lagos movement grassroots structure, at least to start preparation for the re-election of Mr. President. Okay, we know that campaign hasn't started, but we believe tomorrow start today. So the first thing to do is to put in place our own structure across the 376 wards of Lagos State, which is self-funded anyway. Just like Jando's Lagos for Lagos, it's a movement that has been there for the past 9 years. And as you can see in the hall, we have everybody from the entire 376 ward. So today we inaugurated all the ward chairmen, 376. We have LGA executive 77 per LGA in 57. And we also have the state school. We have senatorial leaders, we have apex leaders. So today is to inaugurate this in preparation for my ward tour. Just like I did during electioneering campaign in 2023, I toured the entire 376 wards and 245 we want to use the 020. So we're starting again to go out there and tell people the need for them to support this party come 2027.
Are you executing the work tour before the APC primary? Or before
Okay.
after the primary?
Okay, so the war tour is starting immediately to start first telling Lagosians and Nigerians alike what the current administration has done and still doing to retool the economy of this country, what the government of Lagos is doing to also better our lot in the state of Lagos. So that we'll prepare ourselves by the time electionary campaigns now come. It makes it easier because we would have been able to sensitize everybody about the workings of the All Progressive Congress in the state of Lagos.
Excellency, sir, like you said, when you were talking about the narrative being propaganda of Nigerian Christians being killed and the American government taking the drastic steps to come to Nigeria to quell that situation, how much do you think the Nigerian government can really do to put this to an end?
Okay, so just like I said, I've spoken about this very unfortunate narrative because I use myself as an example. I use Mr. President as an example. I'm a Muslim, married to a Christian. My mother lived and died a Christian. And so, Nigeria is a secular state. Mr. President is a Muslim, his wife is a pastor. Okay, how would somebody now come and say in Nigeria we have genocide, Muslim killing Christians? That is not us. I've also used the example of the southeastern part of this country, predominantly states Christian region. And for the past 4 years, and before then, we've been having some level of insecurity. These are people that are killing themselves. They speak the same language. They have the same tribe. They have the same religion. I mean, you can't just call that a genocide, a Christian genocide, because these are the same people. I've also used the issue of Zamfara state. Zamfara is predominantly Muslim state. Terrorists are killing people in Zamfara and abducting people. So we know there is insecurity in Nigeria, and government day in day out are doing their best to decimate, this unfortunate group. And like I said, when you ask me what the president is doing or what the government is doing, I remembered my interview on channels a few months ago when they asked me about this insecurity, and I said it has always been there. But the only thing I needed to say to their service chiefs was to say the man at the ends of affair now is not Buhari. This one is in the office and is aware that he's in the office. Okay, it can't. It's Buhari that will keep the service chief to the kingdom come, in office. This one won't do it, and he just did. Few weeks ago, changed all of them because he wanted a better result. And the same message I'm giving to the foreign service chiefs now, that you need to step up this game. If you don't step up this game, you will go the way of the previous ones, because until we get it right, we'll continue to see how we can put our best foot forward. So I know that the government is doing a lot, but they can still do more. And that's the fact. They can still do more. They can still do more because their primary responsibility is to keep all of us safe. I believe they're doing their best, and they're doing it. Even this government has done a lot to ensure we have stability.
Are you thinking about this because of the fact that we understand that the opposition party is pushing so hard with this story and narrative, especially with the fact that they are saying that it was the same government when in opposition that said said that the Goodluck Jonathan government has done nothing about security issues in the country, but now they are there. We are seeing this narrative and they are calling it propaganda.
Okay,
Do you
so
think
I'll tell you that it's not the same thing. Of course, if you want to wrestle power, you can sell all sorts of wrestle power from the main from the ruling party, but you won't sell what to crash on all of us as a country. You won't sell what to bring about untold hardship, or something that will put our national security in the hands of invaders. No. When APC was in power, and when APC was looking for power in 2015, of course they went all out to say this person is not performing, to say this person has not done this right. They didn't call other countries to say come and invade our country. No. They didn't call US, they didn't call France and say, look, you have to invade this country. They didn't do that. They took on the president at that time and they took the power from that person without jeopardizing the national security of national interest. So this is not the same thing. If this is a card being played by the opposing camp, just like I said here, by the time this happened, whoever is coming to invade Nigeria would not know PDP or APC member or this. They will just crash on everybody. So I don't want to believe they are the one pushing this narrative. But if they are the one pushing this narrative, it's about time they returned home and deal with our issues.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Thank you.